Welcome to City on a Hill Gaming, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. Let's meet our players.
Hi, I'm Grant, and I'm playing Trather Wimlin, a human fighter.
Hi, I'm Jenny, and I'm going to be playing John Abermere, a Crimson-born human.
Peter, Bertrand Greystone, Dwarven Forge Cleric.
William R. Aarakocra Magi.
Daniel, I am playing Vatten. I am a half-elf ranger.
Hi, my name is Ben, and I am Twig, or Shem. I am a rogue bard and a Goliath.
We hope you enjoy our episode.
He needs to make a Constitution save, too.
That's not good. Okay. Actually, realistically,
For a
that's not...
troll, if I recall correctly, they're pretty... Nope, he's on fire.
That's still just a 12, and he's on fire. All right, so I assume he takes fire damage each turn now?
Yeah, 1d6.
Okay. Is that on your turn or his turn?
His turn. And, let's see here. He gets to remake that save every turn until he either makes the save or until I drop concentration on the spell.
Okay.
Up to a minute. So
okay. It is actually now Bastion's turn. So Peter, if you want to grab him.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, what am I doing? That fire isn't even there for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whack, whack.
The distraction worked perfectly.
He just charges right through the illusory fire. Okay.
Thanks,
so
Jenny.
+5 to hit with... I'm having the same kind of typo issues I had with Feng Shui last night. 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Okay, and the other axe.
I'm
guessing 24 probably does hit.
24 hits, yes. The second axe connects nicely. Ben, what's Shem do? I saw you measuring distance, which is always
I did.
interesting.
Shem is going to run up Mage Hand.
Okay.
And stick my Mage Hand finger in the troll's ear.
What, really?
Just poke him in the ear repeatedly.
He starts kind of batting at his head. No. Stupid bugs. He's very firebugs. No, why?
And that's an act. That's a motion to move into the cantrip. Yeah, that's it.
Jenny, does he get another save for the bad fire thing? I don't remember the name.
So if the troll who can see the fire, if he wants, he can, I think, take an action. Let me double check. While a target is affected by the spell, the target treats the phantasm as if it were real, rationalizes any illogical outcomes. So convinced takes damage. Where's the thing about saves? The target can use its action to examine the phantasm with an intelligence investigation check against your spell save DC. If the check succeeds, the target realizes that the phantasm is an illusion and the spell ends. Good luck.
10.
Nope.
That wasn't bad for him, to be fair.
It was not bad for him. That was pretty good.
At -2, 10 is solid. He looks real closely at the fire, and he's kind of still picking it at the side of his head. Firebugs. Big fire, but no firebugs. Fireflies. No why. And now he's like swatting all over his face, and he seems very confused.
Just fully distracted.
Yeah, no, he's pretty much useless. And Ginny, it is John's turn.
Okay. Also, welcome the Goblin Queen. She won't go away, and she can open doors now.
Kitty time.
So yeah. Can I ask that we do a thing? Because here's the thing about Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
Chromatic Orb is meant to be like a really expensive spell. If we were using material components, it would take 50 gold to cast.
Oh, okay.
But we aren't doing material components. Can we just say that I can only cast it once a day?
I'm okay with it.
Because that seems a lot more balanced. It is a beast of a spell, and I
really
feel so bad because I kind of destroy things.
It is kind of a big splashy thing.
Yeah, it's a bit of a beast of a spell. So I'm gonna not Chromatic Orb.
Troll is not complaining if you don't do that again.
Okay, that's fair.
I wonder if the one on the left can't regenerate because he thinks he's on fire.
I guarantee you, I want to do several things I can't do yet. I played a much higher level cleric in a previous game.
Well, it's just I've got to set a thing up for like.
Didn't you say that he takes damage if he could be out of just intelligence thinking that there's damage?
That would be interesting. I don't think that's how that works, but that would.
I thought she said that earlier.
That's so the troll on the left who can see the fake fire.
Right.
If he goes into that fake fire, he will take real fire damage because he thinks he's on fire.
Right.
The other troll is not affected by that. That's the troll that's on fire.
The one that's actually on fire.
Right.
But if we get the other one into the fire, he'll stop regenerating.
Well, I mean, he thinks he's in the fire because he thinks the small firebugs are poking him.
Oh, perfect.
What? No, okay.
My mage hand.
He's
I don't think that would work. I think that
probably
would be a little
not, but I'm
silly.
okay with it.
It's okay.
A little silly is sort of what we do here.
Okay.
Disney rules, Jenny.
I'm
Disney
sure
rules.
You guys will figure out some way of taking, making sure he doesn't regen either way. So I'm not too worried about it.
I'm just gonna hang out up here and yell, and just yell a bit. I'm just gonna yell.
When you get close, no, tiny creature, stay away. Firebug dangerous. Not safe here. Oh. William, what would R like to do?
I'm going to do Firebolt. Go with the right.
Okay.
I think the left has been picked on enough.
I mean, the right one's the one that's actually taking damage.
Yeah.
Oh no, the left one took damage.
Right, but just the once. I mean, he's not in an ongoing state of damagifying
That was
like
half.
this.
He took half of all of it. It was bad. Yes, that hits William.
Okay.
Peter.
Probably look at the troll and be like, have we convinced you that we're not snacks yet? Can we just harvest our plants and go?
Take them. Stupid glowy purple things. Yeah.
All right, guys. Sounds like they're standing down.
The other one's still just kind of freaking out.
I'll drop the concentration on the spell that's burning him and just move over to take a plant. I can cast it again if I have to.
Okay. Make me a nature or survival check. I think there was something. I think we'll just go with those two. To harvest said root ball.
17.
Harvested easily.
I mean, I've done this before, I'm sure, right? I mean, I'm a
master at your
cleric,
craft.
so...
Yes.
Yeah.
You just kind of take your what do you have you have Warhammer?
Yeah.
You just kind of like smack the ground next to it. The dirt fractures out of the way, and you just lift it out in one piece. Bastion looks at you. Well, all right. This will be quicker than usual. Most excellent. He looks at the big creature. Right. Well, kind of pats him on the knee. You stay here, and he goes to the back of the room, makes a check. He is struggling a little bit. You think he'll probably get there eventually. Ben, your turn.
Really want to just stay within 30 feet of the troll and keep poking, like, just keep messing with, like, the hair on the back of his head and flipping his ear while not looking at him.
If you want to keep distracting him, that is perfectly okay.
That's what I want to do.
It will require you concentrate on Mage Hand if you want to do that, though.
Right. But I don't want to reignite the conflict. Okay, let's just do this. I'm going to come over here, be smart about it. I'm going to come over and try to harvest this one.
Okay, nature or survival?
Nature or survival. Both of which are amazing for me. Not really at all.
I will also accept perception, I suppose, so you can see where to dig at.
Oh, perception might actually do something.
We were perception. Nope.
8 to 7.
Bastion's probably like, do you not know how to plant?
No. You
start
I'm from an area that doesn't have a lot of plants.
You start poking at it with your rapier, like chipping little bits off the root ball, like you're cleaning carrots with like a spoon.
Right.
This is right? This is how. Yeah. Okay, we're good. The big one kind of stops swatting around at his head. He looks at John. 15. Okay.
All right.
He looks at the ball, and then without looking at John, make it stop. Yeah. So I assume he doesn't see the fire anymore.
Yeah, he realizes that the fire is not real fire.
Yeah, not nice. He also realizes his other friend has stopped fighting. Take flowers and go.
I like how these trolls are not so much bloodthirsty maniacs as just cantankerous.
Yeah, they're just, they're really just more annoyed than anything else. Not how supposed to catch dwarf. Doesn't usually take this long.
Is like shelled pistachios.
Yeah. No little space to break open.
Effort.
Take and leave. We go gather more fish later. Stupid 3-day hike. Yeah. Okay. I need three more nature perception or survival checks, and one of them's gonna probably have a slightly higher DC to try and salvage what Ben started.
Yeah, Shim just walked away.
Peter, you struggle a little bit. This one's not nearly as clean, and it'll take you a little longer to get it out. Jenny, you definitely harvest this one very cleanly.
Have you guys ever? So you said these things were like cactuses. Are they thorny?
No, they're just more like
Okay.
cactus shaped.
Okay.
They're just kind of iridescent.
I was just mentioning it because like cactus harvesting is the funniest thing you're ever going to see in your life.
It doesn't look enjoyable. I would guess.
You just wrap it in so many blankets. It's amazing, and then you hug it, and you like wiggle.
Hug the spininess.
It's like you just hug it.
It's so counterintuitive.
Yeah, but it's wrapped in so many blankets.
You guys are struggling with these a little, and the trolls are getting a little frustrated. So you should probably hurry.
I go over while they're struggling. I'm gonna go hand them like 2 rations each.
Thank you.
Sorry for the delay in your day.
Puny little people foods. Yeah, they both eat them in like 3 bites total.
I think they're like a Reese's a piece.
Yeah. Nah, human food. Nah. Peter, make
Bertrand's
me
probably
one more...
still got some of like the nuts and jerky and stuff that he collected earlier.
Ugh.
He'll probably just pull the whole bundle out and hand it to the one that he burned earlier. Like
Dwarf always eat better. Yeah. Make me one more survival check, Peter. We'll see if we can wrap up with a harvest of plants.
alrighty.
And Bastion will
Nope.
make one. Nope.
Uh-oh, that's a natural
This
one.
one is stuck.
Oh
For a total
no.
of 4. Oh no!
So Bastion's very
See?
distracted by this whole process.
See, this one was really stuck in the ground. It's not my fault.
That's 2 natural ones in a row.
You guys managed to
Kind of
immaculately
root
carve new
system does
shapes
that
into
thing
them.
have?
It now looks kind of like a different plant.
Oh.
You've like
Oh,
chipped the
no.
edges off of it real badly. It's like the worst bonsai project ever. It's like just bare branches. Usually we try and harvest all 5. This year we will harvest 3, and that will be enough. I'm certain of it. So you guys collect the plants, and they're kind of big. Like each of you like has to carry one of them by yourselves. Like they're kind of heavy for giant root bulb plant things. Make your way back with the giant root bulb plant things. You guys end up back in Meissen in the front room of Harvest. And you guys walk in and Bernard sees you. Good, you're back. Did you get all the... No. 3. Okay. We will make 3 work. I'm sure that'll be fine. Saley giggles a little.
Embarrassed.
No. Yeah, no, that'll be fine. We'll figure it out. You guys should get some rest. Dinner's already upstairs. The day after tomorrow, we need to go check on the grounds to the west, if possible. If the 4 of you are still available.
Certainly.
Okay. So you guys kind of have a day and a half to rest and do whatever you need to in town.
All right.
Shim, if you would like to go play at the
Yeah,
tavern.
actually, that first night, I'm just gonna go. I'm not even gonna go to bed. I'm just gonna go straight over to the tavern. And...
Okay. There's a halfling woman who is behind the bar.
I'll probably just go with and watch him play.
Welcome. Oh, right, the pan flute. Good.
Yeah, I
Go,
was told you might like a little bit of flavor with your night. Little musical treat.
There's like a bigger chair sitting in one corner, and you assume that's probably where you're supposed to be. Yeah, over there. You're good. I can't really pay you right now, but we'll see how you do, and I'm sure we'll work something out. You can eat for free here or something.
Hey, free food's always good.
The sign on the door just says tavern. Welcome to the tavern. It's good to have you. My name's Sil.
Still, I'm Shim.
Okay, so pleasure to meet you. So yeah, just whenever you want to get started. There's probably like a half dozen or maybe closer to a dozen people just kind of eating and relaxing. So if you want to make me some kind of performance check.
16.
Sure, that's fine. You strike up several lovely songs, and the crowd genuinely kind of is a little unaccustomed to your style of music, but after the third or fourth one, you seem to kind of get them a little more comfortable with what you're playing, and they you seem relatively enjoy it.
A little swing, a little blues.
Yeah. A few of them toss a couple of coppers up on stage.
Ooh.
She seems impressed. Whenever you want to play again, you're welcome. Shim.
Well, thank you.
And you guys, I assume you play probably for like an hour or two.
Yeah. I'll be back at various times around meal times when you might be the busiest.
You can follow me on SoundCloud, and okay.
Here's my demo.
Yeah, here's my demo. Tell your friends, and so yeah, tip your waitress before you leave. Try the veal. So yeah, you guys you play for a couple of hours, and you guys head back at your leisure. And the next day, if you guys have any
detour through the poor area and just hit a block that I didn't, and just basically do the same thing as last night, and then come back.
Works.
And then whatever coinage I made goes with him.
Oh, okay. You just kind of give it to as people as you pass or whatever.
Yeah, just to pass out as it kind of inspired by Bertrand's goodwill.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever coinage they got thrown on the stage, I just redistribute back.
Okay. They seem pleasantly surprised and seem very appreciative. And you make friends with several small children.
Yeah, which are really small.
Yes.
Turns out good people
and
accumulate goodwill very quickly.
One begrudgingly appreciative gnome and one begrudgingly appreciative halfling who are very confused by the presence of you two, but seem very pleased with the work you've done. Thank you.
No
Thank
problem.
you. Okay, so you guys wake up the next day, and you would be leaving tomorrow. So if there's anything you want to do in town, if you want to go play against Shim, if anyone wants to go buy potions or go meet, check out the other stores, look for contacts, do whatever, go for it.
I'm just going to go play.
Okay.
I'm going to look up like a local smithy or something.
Okay. Dragnon points you in the direction of a guy he knows.
Okay.
Human. And no, it's fine. It's fine. It's actually Tharn does good work.
I've seen some human stuff that I thought was pretty good. I'll go check him out.
It's sort of near Harvest.
Okay. While I'm there, Bertrand is gonna mostly like talk shop with the guy and just see if he can get the guy to kind of bring up on his own any work that he's doing for, what is it, the Raven that we're the Hawk.
You have two options. So the Hawks are the Hawk is sort of the orc who is in charge largely of Enwaru. The Crow are sort of the not as nice or as friendly orcs who are causing problems.
Okay, so I'm going to see if I can get him to just kind of on his own bring up their party just, as part of the talking shop. And then once he does, I'll steer the conversation that way and see if I can get anything out of him.
Okay. Make me a
persuasion?
Probably for Bertrand, yes, persuasion.
Okay.
And Ben, make me a performance check when you when you can. Okay. Hey, I'm Tharn. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I was passing through, figured I'd check out and see what the local talent was doing. Can always use pointers, ideas, and just like I'll probably start off by asking him like how long he's been using that particular anvil, and just go from there.
I've had this one for about 10 years now.
Right when they're broken in like that.
Yeah, it's worked out really nicely. Oh, you're a craftsman yourself. Yeah, if you ever need a space to work, feel free to come by. I'm sure we can work something out.
I may take you up on that.
Never hurts to have another pair of hands around here. A lot of big orders lately.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Equipment, not my usual, but pays the bills.
Like what kind of stuff? Tell you what, if you want some help today, I've got some time free. I'll work out like a modest hourly wage with him, and
Okay.
I'll probably just do the same thing where I distribute it back into the town when I leave. So don't worry about how much he pays Bertrand because
Okay.
he's not keeping it.
That works. Yeah, that would. Got a big order of battle axes and pole arms and stuff. Not my common fare, but I can make it work.
Well, I'll show him my hand axe. I forged this one myself. I could show you
yeah.
a couple of dwarven techniques if you want.
Now, that would be great. There's a orc fella, a couple towns to the south who placed a big order. I guess they need another craftsman working for him, so I took the job. It good money.
All right. Well, so is it mostly just the axes, or are they asking for other stuff too?
It's a lot of pole arms, like big spears and halberds and stuff.
Well, the spears are super easy, but halberds definitely take a bit more work. I hope they're paying you well for them.
No, definitely. It's a kind of stuff I really only see the Talon carry. I don't ever see them around here.
I mean, this sounds like, building up an army or something. They planning to fight somebody in the area?
No, I mean, it's just she arms her people well.
Okay.
You're new around here, aren't you?
Yeah. Bertrand, by the way, if we...
Oh, yeah, pleasure. The lady who kind of runs the most of this area, the Hawk. They're her main guards, the Talon. They
kind of an honor guard kind of a thing.
Yeah,
or?
very proud group of warriors. They are. They all female group of orcs, except like a couple of warforged, but a couple of them carry pole arms. Yeah, they. I got like 2 or 3 left to do. Not really done pole arms before, so help would definitely be appreciated.
Yeah. Okay, so let me show you something here. If you adjust this counterweight up just a little bit heavier than it normally is,
Okay.
the head is better balanced when the person uses it. It's a much more natural swing.
Cleaner flow. Okay, no, that's good. I like that.
Yeah. It's far better for blocking with too. You can like reverse the position much faster when it's not heavier on one end. So if you have to defend with it, it's perfect.
I think they'll be pleased with that. That'll work out well. Thank you. Yeah.
Sure.
This is good. So yeah, you guys spend a couple hours working, and he tells you the order is supposed to be picked up in a couple of weeks, like a week or two. There's the guy from the city will come pick it up. Yeah, it's it's the big one in the mountains. Don't get a lot of business from them, but hey, I'll take it.
Yeah.
So you guys work for a while. Shim rocks the pan flute for a couple hours. He's on his 3rd set now.
Only a few sour notes.
Yeah. Not as smooth as last night, but they're more accustomed to the music, so it's you still get a few copper at the end, maybe a few less than the night before, but excellent. You're like I said, welcome back whenever, Shim.
I appreciate it.
And she gives you lunch. When you leave, can you do me a favor?
Absolutely.
Can you take food to my husband for me? He owns a blacksmith shop.
Yeah, absolutely.
His name's Tharn.
Tharn.
She points you in the right direction, and you show up, and Peter's there. Or Bertrand's there, sorry.
Oh, hey, Shim.
Cool.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm just bringing lunch. There you go.
Ooh,
And
Let me introduce you to my new friend Tharn. He's given me a little bit of freelance work.
ooh,
my,
the work is always good.
my wife sent food. Excellent.
Yes.
Sweet. I always forget lunch. She always remembers. Excellent. So you guys eat. Go about the rest of your day. And so thank you, both of you. So Bertrand, whenever you want to stop by.
All right. not sure I'll be in town too much longer, but I appreciate the bit of freelance, and shake his hand and head out and, like I said, just distribute everything that he paid me among the poor area on the way back.
You guys are building some solid goodwill amongst the people. You guys make your way back to the harvest, and Saley is there when you come in. Good, you're back. So we're gonna leave in the morning if you guys are good. It's only a couple hours from here. I know our people who usually work that area want to get back to work, but it's a lot of big creatures. So we'll figure something out, I'm sure. And so you guys kind of pass the night, have dinner, get up the next day. Breakfast at meat, as always. And you head out. So you guys kind of end up in a lightly wooded area. And you can see where there's stuff that definitely looks like it's probably supposed to... Like, it grows wild, but it looks like it's actively harvested. Like, you can see somebody started working. You see a creek up ahead, and you also start seeing some large beasts.
Ooh.
Kind of
We do.
pretty good size. They look rather docile, but they're large. Some of them are near the water, some of them are grazing. Some of them are grazing actively on the stuff you think is supposed to be harvested. Saley looks not particularly pleased. Well, yeah. So, these are the creatures, the Maranthal beasts. So, there's a lot of them, and I need them gone. They don't usually come around this area. Not usually Maranthal beasts within a couple hours of here, and they never travel this far. We don't really know where they came from.
Well, what's a safe direction for them to run off in? You said they stampede, right?
Yeah.
They can. If you get the sort of leader kind of riled up, they will. I would send them west, maybe like northwest. That's where they usually are. I don't really know. You can see the gears kind of turning in her head.
Can you point out the alpha, or
this one you guys see kind of the one near. He's kind of by himself, and he's near the pond. I think it's probably that one. They only really come. I should have thought of that. Akthar and his people.
Okay, so I want to just move up like here-ish. I'm going to try thaumaturgy.
Okay. Remind me how that works.
In many different ways.
Okay.
It's a cleric cantrip. It's very versatile. I'm going to use you create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range, such as a rumble of thunder, the cry of a raven, and ominous whispers, etc.
Okay.
I'm going to have it originate right here.
Okay.
And I am going to have it be like the most savage snarl of whatever kind of thing would prey on these things that I can think of.
Okay.
Like if there's like some kind of a jaguar or something that, it'll just,
Make me nature. Everybody make me nature checks. Or nature or flat intelligence, whichever you prefer. And William, do it with advantage because you do know a lot about these creatures. Peter, the natural predator often of a beast this size is something much larger, like an owl bear or something.
So I will make the cry of an owl bear.
Okay, so you make the rather loud, owly. I don't know what owl bears sound like. I realize
horrible hooty noise.
Yeah, it's not great. Whatever it is very disconcerting.
Rasping hooty noise.
Exactly, probably not like that, but that's okay. The alpha. So basically, a couple of them kind of cower closer together. The alpha looks aggressive, like it's time to get all defensive-y, and he starts looking around. Several of them kind of move together. He looks around. He sees you, Bertrand. He kind of snorts, and then realizes you're not an owl bear.
Bertrand will actually not have his shield out or anything like that, and just kind of stands there and blinks at him once, and doesn't look spooked or anything. Just hello, I'm here for the water. Just take a step towards the stream. He
starts looking, and his point of gaze is actually 10 feet higher than you, and then he realizes he doesn't see anything and looks down. He's like, He lets out a cry, and several of them The ones that aren't near Bertrand, because he hasn't seen the rest of you. The ones that aren't near Bertrand leave. And kind of head out. The ones that are near the river or the pond kind of gather together. And you actually hear another sound. It's kind of a cleaner, what you would think would be a more accurate or authentic owlbear sound. And out of the trees lumbers a large creature who looks like he's ready for lunch. And also is a little confused because he thought there weren't other owl bears here, so he's not sure where that weird sound came from.
Oh, that's perfect.
When you said that, I'm like, oh, good, I can work. This is gonna be fine. We're good here. And he looks around. He roars and growls like owl bears do. It's not nearly as loud and aggressive as you would think because it's not as much bear as it is owl. It sounds very wise and like it wants you to eat Tootsie Roll Pops. But they're much bigger. And it's only one lick and then the bite. Because owlbears aren't patient creatures. And the three in the river just bolt. And by bolt, I mean, you know how slow cows are?
Mhm.
It's kind of like that. So it's not really bolting, but it's bolting for them. The alpha looks very aggressively at Bertrand and then sees the actual owlbear make some life choices and leaves. Because now there's two owlbear sounds and he's really not sure why. So he hustles the rest of the Maranthal beasts out and they leave. And you are faced with a large owl hungry bear looking creature. Owl hungry bear. Yeah, that's the new name.
And a really loud stage whisper, "Come back! Come back!"
Exit stage left even.
I'll start kind of edging towards the rest of the party.
That was more zombie than owl. It's fine.
Mhm.
I was gonna say I'll fix it in post, but Peter took care of it. We're good. We'll use that sound from now on. It's eyeing you up.
It's more like owl then bear than owl bear, but you know.
It's a progression. First half of the word, second half of the word. Owl bear. So the beasts have kind of made their way out, and I'm assuming if he moves aggressively-ish towards them, you're gonna kind of cause enough of a ruckus to interrupt him.
Yeah.
Okay. So Saley, Peter, you suspect she's doing something nature-y similar to thaumaturgy.
Okay.
And you hear from behind this tree over here come the sound of the natural predator of the owl bear that I don't know what is. But if you guys,
perhaps?
that would work. Feel free to message me on Twitter and give me suggestions for what you consider the natural predator of the owl bear to be. Dragon's a good option. Leviathan.
Gray render, perhaps?
Yeah.
Carrasco.
You know. Larger adult owl bear. One of those. Hornets. Flock of seagulls. One of those things. I'm sure there's a natural predator to owl bears. I'm sure of it. I just don't know what it is. But Saley creates that noise. Imagine it in your heads. And the owl bear looks real confused because there's never any of whatever those are around here. But it seems bad, and he leaves. The owl bear slinks back off into the forest, hungry and confused. And yeah. Oh, well, that was interesting. I wasn't expecting owl bears or Maranthal beasts, so been a curious day altogether. I think I know where they came from, actually. This may be of benefit and use to you and me. There's
how so?
There's a merchant several towns away who Brynnar kind of has competition with. They do similar things, but he doesn't handle it as nicely as Brynnar does. His name's Akthar. I suspect his men probably put the Maranthal beasts here, and the owl bears just followed them. We may need to have a talk with Akthar at some point, and he's an interesting lot. Lizard folk. He's a real curious creature, and never pays what he says he's going to. It's a weird lizard folk thing, I'm sure.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm.
You too. Yeah, it's a
You have
whole
a brother
thing.
named Grenarn.
Probably second cousin or something.
Runs in the family.
Wait, twice removed. They're I'm sure they're related somehow. It's like competing business families. We will have to figure that out later. But I'm sure the Maranthal beast will probably make their way out now since they have seen an owl bear. And I'll have my my people harvesters come back in and with caution begin the harvest for this area. So thank you. The four of you have been very helpful for myself and Bastion. I'm sure this will work out nicely having you guys around the store. It'll be nice. Bastion really only talks to the bird, so anytime there's other people to talk to, that's always good.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I said that in the character voice by accident. Good enough.
John has hay
While
fever.
breaking Gesundheit.
You stick
John
to
has
the
hay fever issues up here. He's not
Yeah, he
used
does.
to the plants.
This area is terrible for that. You pick up the voice, you stick to the voice. I tried to do it with the feng shui thing, but that was a British accent, and that was difficult at times. I need to figure out when that's going to go out. That was more fun than even I expected it to be honest.
Oh yeah, and Feng Shui is great. It was fun.
And Justin does an excellent job.
Yeah.
So listeners, look forward to that. I don't know if it'll come out before or after this, but we played Feng Shui 2 with Chivalry Bean. Ben and Peter and I did, and that was entertaining. Sumo wrestlers,
Yes.
and British people and beanbags
Yep.
And serving trays.
and serving trays, very dangerous serving trays,
Tactical serving trays.
tactical
Yeah.
serving trays. T-shirt on the list. We'll make some of them eventually. I don't think I'm joking. I'm probably actually going to try that at some point. We'll figure it out later. So you guys head back to town and end up back at the harvest and kind of call it quits for the day. And Brynnar is very pleased. And he tosses John a pouch. Hi.
Oh, Dex save.
Yeah,
Hang on.
catch it.
Dex.
Yes.
Hey.
15.
Huzzah!
Despite his strong dwarven muscles, you are not caught off guard. You snatch it out of the air. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna like you. It's good. And yeah, good work. The last couple days. I think you guys are gonna be useful. There's 300 gold in the pouch, and you may divide that amongst the four of you. So actually, we're gonna stop there. That actually seems like a good stopping point. So we appreciate you guys listening to City on a Hill Gaming. This is our family-friendly 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. You can find us at cityonahillgaming.com. And, wait, hold on. Let me go look at because we got some comments on the website the other day that I found from a new listener.
Ooh.
Where are they? Joseph. Comments from Joseph left a comment on a couple of different episodes. I think he listens to you guys too because he mentioned Blairy. And,
All right.
And I think maybe the podcat at some point too. So he definitely shout out to you, Joseph, because he's apparently a listener to both podcasts, Seeing on a Hill and Saving the Game. Peter or Jenny, where can we find Saving the Game?
You can find Saving the Game at stgcast.org or savingthegamepodcast.org. I think that's right.
Yep.
stgcast.org for absolutely sure. You can find us on Twitter and Facebook at Saving the Game. And Saving the Game, for those who may not know, is a Christian podcast about tabletop games and collaborative storytelling. And we put out episodes every other Tuesday.
We also have a Discord channel, or Discord server rather, that you can join from the website. And we do a weekly stream on Fridays of something, usually a video game, but occasionally some game prep or something like that. And you can find that at twitch.tv/STGcast, I believe.
I've really enjoyed. I know Peter's played a couple of different sort of what do you they're tactical?
Yeah, turn-based tactical games.
Yeah, those have been very interesting. 80 Days was really interesting. Ginny
Oh,
Ginny played
yeah.
80 Days. That was very cool. And Grant did a game prep thing for the Sharn game. I think you guys are doing, and we got to help him come up with characters, NPCs. So that was very cool. So go check out their Twitch stream. Find us on Twitter at City on a Hill Game, or like I said, online. And yeah, we thank you for listening. Thanks for listening to City on a Hill Gaming. For more information, you can find us online at cityonahillgaming.com, email us at cityonahillgaming@gmail.com, or find us on Twitter at cityonahillgame. For more information on saving the game, you can find Peter, Grant, and Jenny at stgcast.org or at Saving the Game on Twitter. Thanks, and have a blessed day.